police may soon be patrolling Germany's streets. The aim is to get a grip on crime among the country's largest ethnic minority. Turkish immigrants are often seen as having failed to integrate into German society, and high unemployment is leading to serious problems. But critics of the new policing plan say it's just another example of discrimination. Tom Barton explains.
Krystal Tank feels like a stranger in her own country. Daily, she enjoys the summer parks and life here in this Cologne suburb when not working as a doctor. But she feels totally outnumbered.
It all happened very silently, without anyone noticing much. The German population moved away, their children were taken out of the schools, and suddenly there were only Turks here.
There are around 2 million Turkish citizens living in Germany, with many more having adopted German citizenship. Special worker recruitment agreements from the 1960s made Germany the destination of choice for Turkish economic migrants.
Germany have asked immigrants to come into Germany because they were needed as a workforce. Now we have immigrants in here. It makes sense to make a debate about how we can integrate them into society.
But as well as being the largest ethnic minority, some believe they're also the worst at fitting into their new society.
It's a big problem that the Turks of the last generation haven't integrated, but have developed further away. We have 15 to 20-year-olds who have moved further away from German culture than older immigrants. This has big effects on their behaviour.
Pro-Cologne is a small group, and although many Germans think multiculturalism isn't working, many also think Turks should be allowed religious and cultural freedom.
Most of the immigrants are integrated. They behave in a legal way, they do ordinary work, they behave as normal citizens.
When we went to some of these areas, many Turks themselves denied there were problems.
We're trying to live together, and I understand there are some problems, but it's not true that Turks can't integrate.
We all get along. There are many Turks, Russians, Germans, and Arabs here. On TV, in the media, they talk about people shooting each other and fighting, but that's not the case here.
But not all.
Where are we? Here, Turkey. Turkey.
As well as a cultural divide, there's also the more serious problem of crime. Unemployment among young Turks in Germany is high, with the resulting boredom leading to delinquency. Krystal has seen it all.
Petty theft and violence. That's what the young ones do amongst themselves. Drugs, vodka. Turks don't drink as we know it, but they do fight each other.
And they don't just face off with fellow Turks. In a new plan, police from Turkey will help their German counterparts patrol troublesome neighbourhoods. Those behind it don't want segregation, but rather a more sympathetic approach to policing Turkish communities.
Of course the German police can handle the situation, but there have been lots of recent reports about attacks and violence against police officers who try to enforce the law in such problematic regions with a high violence potential. So we had to think about what we could do better.
But the plan is getting a lot of criticism. Some saying it's clear evidence the police don't know how to deal with Turkish communities. And Krystal is one of those who thinks it's discrimination against Turks.
I don't like this plan. The Russian and Polish minorities don't have police. It's not fair for the Turkish to have them. If you have Turkish police, other people won't respect German police.
This is the main Turkish street in the old German city of Cologne. It's streets like this that these new police officers are intended for, and it's on streets like this that people will decide whether this plan is an example of police initiative or of a failure to engage with Germany's immigrant population. Tom Barton, RT, Cologne, Germany.